That Emily person the other day wanted something from you, didn't they?
Yeah, so not the first time it's happened, but for some reason I have people come in here and try to like ask me for their service. She apparently does artwork for making people's banners and like things below the panels below. She like does like theme kind of work. I didn't even like look at her stuff, but she dropped it. She dropped it in a DM, so I was like, oh, I'll take a look. Oh, look at you. 7 months, baby.
Oh, 7 months.
Oh. And then I've had some other dude too that's had like who's done like overlays, kind of like Fowls, like how he has like his name pop up at the beginning of his stream, and like his overlay, it has like that blue like techie look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's someone come in and he wanted to make overlay for me, and then it's like I don't have the money to buy your stuff, sorry. I mean, I do, but it's just like I feel like the point, like the streaming thing, like I'm supposed to be making money from streaming. Like I don't know why they come in here requesting stuff, and I'm not even like that big.
We'll make it big for you somehow.
I mean, it's already big enough. I got you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not really trying to make money from this anymore. It's more, it'd be cool, it'd be awesome to be able to do it full time and stuff, but honestly, it's a hobby now. And
what would you play full time though?
I like variety gaming, but I'd say majority of my audience has always been either Mario or Zelda. So if I want viewers, those are the games I'd have to play probably, but I like playing all games. I would just, stay busy. Just play like I'd play like a bunch of games day one, like God of War, and obviously I'd play Final Fantasy with you.
Yeah, but we don't have to stream.
Nah, we don't got to, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would find stuff to play. There's always something out there I could play. But from what I know from most people, the channel grows when you stay on one game. I get burnt.
Yeah, this is why variety streaming seems like a better idea.
Yeah.
Well, what would I know? I don't know.
I mean, that's why I got into Mario Maker, because there's so many different levels, right? And people always create different things and new stuff. But even that, after a while, I started to get burned. And then Zelda randos, at least the game is kind of played differently every time I play a rando. It's not the same route or anything like that. Like I don't know how Foul played NMG for so long. I can't do the same route over and over and over again. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid. I like improvising on the spot and stuff like that. It makes it like separation of skill from certain players,
Yeah, I do like the Mario stuff. I like watching people work things out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and people like cheese the level sometimes. They figure something else their own way. What up, Mike? How you doing, man? All right, we ready?
I think so.
Okay. So we're going to... Where we gotta go?
I'm just looking.
Oh, we have to go to the cave in the snow place.
Oh, yeah, but we need... Oh, God. So we need to go to Camp Broken Glass again.
Yeah. We big chillin'? What you been chilling on, dude? I seen Eric on Across the Obelisk. I think that's what I see a lot of right now from him. And wow, he still doesn't. Looks like he's raiding with Brad. I take it. Literally all you've been playing. What is that? What kind of game is that? I haven't even like seen it. Watch us like do the first quest and it's gonna be another solo duty.
Oh, not. Probably will be. Knowing my luck.
They're doing stuff in prep for Dragon Party. Honestly, the expansion looks kind of cool. I don't know if I'll play it, or if I do, I don't think it'll be right away. But Dragonflight has some pretty neat changes that makes me want to come back to it for a little bit. I gotta get Jackie to play World of Warcraft.
I've only just managed this one.
I know, there's so much to do in this game.
Can I play it on PS4?
Oh no, it's not. There's no console version, at least not yet. There's been talk of it for a long time, but no one. I haven't seen it done. There's people that play with controllers, strangely enough, but they still play on a computer.
What a shame, eh?
Knack would like tell us to fuck off, probably. He seems to have like a burning passion for it right now.
I think we should like
hatred.
Stop playing and go and play WoW.
Just no MSQ. Just stop MSQ. Play World of Warcraft. I think you would let us go as friends.
Nah, who needs friends?
So you've come seeking Cerulean, have you? I forgot what voice I gave this guy last time.
Probably a bit. I don't know. Probably like my troll voice.
What? Those purebloods up at the Victors. Spoils sent you? To turn to their enemies for help, they must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about.
But we only saw Licinia and 3 men.
It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of cerulean. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear?
It's MSQ, so I'm yawning.
Yep.
Ugh. Can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered the cerulean. Come on, let's hurry back.
Alright, and then we can go all the way back to the top of the mountain, or the hill, probably, where we followed her. Cross the Obelisk is a roguelite deck builder. Think of Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon together. Oh, okay. Oh, and you can play you can play multiplayer to control each character. That's pretty cool. So each of you take turns?
They're both card games, right? Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Kind of. Darkest Dungeon does look fun. I've got it on my Switch.
It's a great game. The first one's really good. It's tough, though. It's not a nice game to new people. You have to, like, really learn it. And Slay the Spire is not too bad. Some of the classes are pretty rough. Do we go up first? I think so.
I also got Hollow Knight yesterday on PS4.
Oh, nice.
It was like £4. It was great.
Oh, it was like discount? Super discount?
It really was. I'm probably going to get in there and find out it's not the actual game that I've paid for, but some...
Just DLC.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that game has DLC, does it?
Exactly, so I don't know why it was so cheap.
I mean, it's been out for a while now, and I got mine for free. It was one of the free months for PlayStation Plus.
There's nothing on PS Plus this month for me. Very disappointing. This isn't right. It's too quiet.
Maybe they just didn't change it yet, because it just started. This month just started, kind of.
I don't know. No, I don't remember those two being on their last. I don't know. I would have thought Alphinaud would still be treated them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. This is like a setup for a horror film. I mean, we did hear that weird voice in there.
It's the Wendigos.
Oh, I love Wendigos. You've Supernatural, have you? The Wendigos are really good in Supernatural.
I've seen a couple episodes of Supernatural, but not Wendigos.
Oh, so good.
Are they dead?
Is that the 3 that we gave the tincture to?
Yeah.
Oh man.
They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I feared they fared rather worse than me.
You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness and then in you swim. Here to help, what rot. All a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge.
You're wrong. That's not what any of us want.
Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true. Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. Walking Dead, that's what this is like.
Yeah.
But now, there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours, and if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. I'm trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill, the empty bottles prove it, so the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere, how could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them since the moment you arrived.
This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and I will join you in the search after.
Alright. Be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Okay, bossy boots.
Looks like it's right outside.
Two sets of fresh footprints. Young women, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Are we up on these weird pipes again?
I know.
The trail of No, the trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Isn't that a Scooby-Doo thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big area to look for clues.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the mount to do it. We'll go around the perimeter. The circumference. There's a shiny.
Oh yeah.
The wet paper, half buried in the snow, appears to be a flyer for a theater group, though the run of the shows advertised has long since ended. Okay, that's not it.
Very Final Fantasy XIV.
That's probably like one of my favorite ones. I love Leon Squall.
I only played the very beginning of it.
Oh yeah, so you don't really know much of it. It's a good love story. I really like fuck, what's her name? Renoa, I think that's her name. I have it on my laptop. I have the background of Leon and Renoa. Fresh blood.
Ugh.
The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads eastward. Westward.
Westward.
Zoinks!
It wasn't for you pesky kids.
Meddling kids.
Oh, Amnesty. I need their fur for some things later on. Well, I've been using their fur to make stuff.
They're down. Her sister's bleeding pretty bad.
She's a zombie.
The two bodies are already cold. Oh shit.
God.
The radio's cursed. Get Angelo out.
What's Angelo gonna do?
I don't know. He heals, right?
He, like, sorts out tempering, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But they're not tempered, they're dead. Blood trail, we found them. They were attacked. Oh, this boy.
Yeah, his voice acted. You read it like just as she read it out loud too. It was like so perfect, yeah.
She didn't say that, right?
Say what? No?
She didn't say no.
I didn't hear no.
Why wouldn't they? Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
We have to take them home. Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Maybe we don't know, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all.
Of course I didn't believe it. Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there's something to the tale after
I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we never have come here? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't?
Bum, bum.
That gave you a little bit of XP.
I know. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is to make a report to Lucia, and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. And you can take us back. Teleport.
Hi, Sub.
Sub, what up? How you doing, man? You like froze on my screen for a little bit. It wasn't until like the very end that your character jumped.
That's happened before as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, a few times. I don't know what causes it. Oh, they put you like pretty close. Trying to fix your sleep this time for real. How about you guys? No, this is pretty normal for us. We're up here at this time. Although we didn't sleep that much yesterday, right? Well, we fixed our sleep yesterday, actually. I think the day before we didn't sleep that much.
I can still sleep.
I could always sleep.
They and Alphino tell me they finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly they're reluctant to provide details. Might ask for your account. Yeah, sadly watching that for months, raid in the middle of the night, has buggered my sleep.
Your body doesn't know what to do no more.
We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced, while some were merely stripped of their status. Others died under curious circumstances, one after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession. And in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Arsahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you.
Salami going to town.
Yeah, sorry, shall I mute?
Nah, you're fine.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Maybe I'll just take him into Erin's room and just leave him there for a
We
bit.
are of one mind, then.
It really is fine, Boo. It's fine.
He's going to be louder than ever now.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor
Got a
felt
very
throughout
grown-up voice
Garlemald
for a
was
little
wave
boy.
of ether
He really
emitted
does.
by a primal,
He
The
sounds
more those
older
within
than
range
the
would have
chick.
been tempered.
Yeah.
Those huddled around a radio, desperate for news concerning the Civil War, would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shit?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why.
Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
Beep.
I will not negotiate.
You heard that as well?
Yeah.
Deal with you and yours.
Did you not hear the thunderstorm the other day, but you hear a car going?
I don't know.
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the two of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
Thank you. What will Mother say if I let you two go by yourselves? I think...
Is that what you said?
Nah, I think I'm going with.
Yeah.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least.
Wow.
You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
I hope this... It can't be a solo duty. Oh, I suppose it could.
It could be, yeah, it could be an escort solo duty.
You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred in particular will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you.
Thank Daddy. Are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures.
I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation.
I think it's around the building.
Well, he's not fizzly.
Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you.
Do have names, you know. I'm Alice, and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Little Spoon.
Little Spoon. Where have I heard that before? No matter. Alphino and Alice will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures come bar the way, we go around them. Once you got it.
Julius will accompany you. Alphino and Alice will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to Liminal Station 4 without falling behind. If you leave Julius behind for any reason or lose sight of Alphino and Alice, you may try again by returning to the starting point.
Ready to make a dash for the station?
Oh, yes.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, so we can do this together again?
I think so. As long as you don't lose sight of them and you got Julius next to you.
How did you do that?
I don't know. He attacked me. And Alice and Alphino are running. Oh, I'm supposed to go around the enemies, right?
Yeah.
Julius, run, you bitch!
I'll come back if it says you failed, obviously.
I'm caught up.
Well, I don't see you.
I'm behind that, looking at that booty.
Where's your Julius? Because mine's in front of you.
Mine's like right behind me, to the left. This is it. The first stop, that is.
I clicked on the wrong person. Hang on. Julius, that's the one I want. Okay, I'm there.
Okay. Good. It looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept to your side of the bargain, we can carry on. North of the station is Regio Demorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off, understood? From here we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen. Aye, they spared their own but slaughtered the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. Oh, straight north. There's an ether current. I think it's probably in this building.
Okay. Well, this is where we need to go anyway.
Yeah, hang on. Can we go up here? Is there a way up before we go?
Well, we found steps before. It looks like a railway station.
It does, yeah.
Actual cars!
Yeah, look at the wheels. They've hover cars.
God. Everything else is like really old.
I know. Except for the fact that we have airships though.
But they had airships a while ago as well.
Here it is, it's in here. Yeah, I don't know. Final Fantasy games have always been like in the weird, like you don't know, like they more take place in like older times, but they have advanced technology. Or I guess it's magic, right?
Yep.
Are you ready to fight them?
I believe I am. Defiance.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready. Smack them.
I can only like target them. Oh, for God's sake.
Die! Fuck their corpses.
Oh!
No, you did. You literally destroyed them when they're already dead.
Couldn't finish. But I was too close. Had to carry on.
I'm not done yet. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they're no longer our people, they're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered, and for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving.
Defeat the tempered soldiers. We did that.
I think it's gonna be another spot.
Ez is here right now.
Hey, Ez.
Hey. She's come to take salami now. He's shut up. I'm not. No, Erin, I'm not. Oh no, I didn't.
Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward.
He knows we're not being followed.
I don't know. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered. But that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any necessary confrontations. Keep following the railway.
Top with Julia. Oh. Thanks.
368 northwest.
That's quite a long way north.
Yeah, and we're going northeast instead. What are those?
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's the temper.
What though?
Look at what they've become. Would you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast quantity of Primal's ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you've seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Can we attune?
Like, is this not where we've been already? Yeah, we need to attune to this, surely. Where is it though?
I wonder if it's below us and it doesn't exist yet. 'Cause I don't see anything.
No, unless it's... Oh gosh, remember Breath of the Wild with all the frozen shrines? Can you go up here?
I think it's underground. I don't see any cave or anything. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way.
It's over here, right?
Yeah. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. It is underground.
Yeah.
Theodora.
That was cool seeing that big thing just flap out past us then.
I totally missed it. I was looking at Theodora. I heard it though, and I looked.
Still can't see her. Oh, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it's back there. Let's go to. I wonder if this is where the ether. No.
This wouldn't be an ether.
Oh, it's not responding.
Oh, it's another one of them.
It's not plugged in. Okay. Yeah. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations.
We could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine this is not the easiest place to live.
Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make their perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there.
Oh, which one?
This one.
Can't see target. I was looking at him.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
These are their chosen representatives.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
I present to you our commander.
Yes, sir.
Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
We lost our emperor, our city,
Queen,
half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say. My wounds, I may never take the field again.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war.
Oops.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. To make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
Her enemies rejoice at her downfall.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us.
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead.
Oh no!
You are free to move about the encampment.
Yep.
But there is one condition. Collar them.
Collar?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one.
Oh.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
They get an electric fence treatment.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for? Even if you allow yourself to be cold,
sorry, May one day. Seems I'm the coldest black.
If she refuses to obey, we will end.
Oh man.
How's that going?
I've seen Battle Royale too.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
His eyes.
Far cry from the merciless barbarian. You will be their warden.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing up there?
Waiting. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Territorium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did, and if you were to try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, and if that's what you mean, or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision? Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shot collars will be the least of your worries, understood?
Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. And above all else, don't use magics of any sort.
You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Elfno and Elise will pay the price. Is this active? Nope. You came with Julius, didn't you? I think it's a dude. But whatever business brought you here, you'd best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess about with it. There are others throughout the city built by Garleans. For Garleans could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit, though that comes at a cost of its normal function. Ah.
Is this why they need Cerulean?
I think so.
So cold. This young soldier is on the verge of losing consciousness. Have we got a warming tincture? No.
I think we gave them all out.
Octavia, that has to be a girl.
Yeah.
It's you! My little spoon! I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there the night of the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers, you killed them. My comrades, my friends, swept them aside in their dozens as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too, just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, and you will get what you deserve, mark my words. Oh.
Wow.
Nice to start with.
Can we go back the other way?
Do maybe, yeah, over here. Or in? What about in?
Nope.
Anyone? No.
I think there was someone over here.
Oh, here's one. Oh, and there's a sparkly.
Oh yeah, the radio. This is a dude.
I think so.
I know who you are, the so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I'll... Ugh. Damn, tore the sutures.
Ooh.
Of all the times, the worst of the lot within striking distance, and I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the third bleeding us... Is that what I was supposed to say? Third?
Yeah.
We'd be the end of you. Vergilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus's life, but we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell, and we gathered around the radio, then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can call this a mercy, mind intact but body broken, a soldier in name alone, I'd cut you down where you stand if I could, murderer.
Charming.
What a nice guy.
Hmm. This radio is the same model as the one used at Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. Maybe.
Elfino. The flying dinosaur.
In
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything of note? Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is a precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me attend to them?
Suppose. God. People are so needy.
Flavius. Why does his name sound familiar?
Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Oh, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. God. That's the sort of thing in a film that would make me cry.
Yeah. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in position to refuse help. Maybe Julius would persuade him, though we need to persuade Julius first. Well, seen enough. Julius, the people have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept rather some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still going out and getting is dangerous work, and we have a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is the greater concern, though we had some cerulean set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, these in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better.
it's cerulean you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. You can have some sent over.
We will not accept your charity.
Great.
If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. I just mentioned something along those lines. This mysterious country of many I assume. Guess I'm gonna go with the first one. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you.
So suspicious.
One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telepharoi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We identified the seat of the enemy's power. We realized Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telepharoi. Once our allies have arrived, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. How do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help. Now, say the word and we will bring you Cerulean. Hello! Incoming host? Oh, shit. Thanks. I will speak with Lord Quintus. What were you playing, Ella?
So, did he agree to it?
No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for Cerulean outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me.
Oh, will I?
Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. Once we are outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. You got a good ranked game in this morning and tested a build for Aphrodite? Ooh, Aphrodite, that's my god. We will begin our search for Cerulean in Regio Urbanissima. The first location is Forum Solius, a park to the northwest of the station. You are to remain close at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me.
Ugh.
More following. Okay, this one looks like we can mount for. Did your build work? Was the success? Bay Blessed Hoops. Is it a new item? I've never heard of it. I also haven't played the game in like, I think last time I played it was with you. Which was like, I think years. Definitely recommend it. Awesome.
So, this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings.
Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the Empire, the great Solus Zos Galvus. Did we come to extract Cerulean from the wrecked Magitech armor? Wrecked. Wrecked. No, we've already drained it dry. What were you gonna say?
Orionje would have said record.
Yeah, you would have. Same goes for the rest of the machina in the vicinity. But as our Cerulean has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. And while I don't expect to find anything here, I decided to try one more time in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then with your permission, we will commence the search.
No, are we looking for shinies? Oh no, we're looking for Cerulean, so it will be.
There's a shiny to our left, and there's one straight ahead.
Oh, this is a big one. Oh, maybe not so big.
A cursory inspection of the wrecked Magitech armor confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained of Cerulean, as Julia said. Come over here, Boo. I think there was one like right where we started.
Oh yeah. I mean, he told us there was nothing left in the Magitech armor. Why are we looking at them?
I don't know. Maybe he overlooked it and we had better eyes. Our eyes are probably not good at all.
Our eyes are.
Our eyes are fucked.
They're rather small by Garlean standards. This structure is reminiscent of a merchant store. Perhaps it was built for children to play at shopkeeper. There is nothing inside resembling Magitech or any other devices that would be fueled by Cerulean. Brilliant.
I kind of want to climb up one of these.
I'm sure you... Look, what's this? You can climb up this little bridge, look.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Just build crowd control reduction and lifesteal. It's really good, but with a warrior as you carry, not an actual carry. Trust me, I know it's a troll, but people will not see it coming. The adversary team will either lose their marbles or surrender before they lose their marbles. I love Aphrodite's healing. It drives you. Oh, Ether Current.
Look.
Yeah, and a shiny. You gotta go up the other ramp. They have the unkillable tank, and when they think they're gonna kill it, you make them invulnerable, and then he heals to half health somehow.
I'm an unkillable tank, not.
You're pretty unkillable in most situations.
This is a map.
I'll look on this side.
Several points of interest are marked on the map of Forum Soleus. The pond, children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none would require the use of Cerulean. Okay.
One more clue.
What about on that? Is that a high one over there? No.
I'm assuming it's gonna be in the back. Maybe on the playground back there? Or it looks like a playground to me. Looks like a slide. Maybe it's just stairs. Oh, yep, there it is. It's a slide.
It is, and some swings.
I'm going down it.
Of course you are.
Aww.
Contraption is built in the style of Imperial War Machina, armed with a battery of weapons and capable of transforming into different configurations. But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. It's a transformer.
Yeah. You like how I have the wedding dress still? Yeah, I glamored it. I was like, there's no way I'm just wearing this once. Breaking that rule.
Whereas mine's put away safely.
Oh, it's you. Any luck? There's no sign of any cerulean. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless.
I couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Is something the matter?
What? Yes. I mean, no. It's just, I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they just had to wade in and splash about. Would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. Would be sopping wet when all is said and done every time. And every time when we get home, Mother would scold us, saying we catch our death walking around like that. The pond was heated. Cerulean in the pond. With a cerulean-powered heater, by chance? I suppose it must have been. Come to think of it, I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath the hatch. But that was a long time ago when the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brackish muck. We can't see a thing and I can't remember where the hatch might be. With the machinery most likely broken, the amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I wager it's still unbearably cold though.
Julius, what are your thoughts on magic?
The average Garlean would jump out of their skin if they saw it, but the first has a few foreign siniferi and medici. So it doesn't scare me.
I just said Medici, I think, but that's really wrong.
Medici, medici? I don't know. Medicinal?
Then I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now? Alphino, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of their fire should do the trick.
Leave it to me. You're not planning to go in there, are you?
Of course I am. That tank isn't going to fetch itself. Nothing so involved as extracting unprocessed cerulean from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. We're talking about a shallow pool in a park, and we have a way of warming ourselves up after.
But that's insane.
So, fancy a dip?
For the culture, it's like the next thing, the last thing is you catching a cold. I don't know, which one do you want?
Always the first one.
I kind of want to say the second one.
I kind of want to say the third one.
Alright, first one it is.
Last one to find a cerulean tank is a rotten egg. Though I dare say we'll both smell like rotten eggs when this is over.
I thought we needed the wood first.
That's to warm us up afterwards.
I thought she was gonna warm the pond up with magic. We both jumped over.
You delve into the murky water but come up empty-handed. To add injury to insult, the icy wind on your damp clothing chills you to the bone. Oh dear.
My poor wedding dress.
In the murky water.
Yep.
Well, we need to get
same
quick.
thing. Yep. It's gonna be the last one.
Says. Beneath the water, your fingers catch on what you think might be a handle. You open the hatch and retrieve a cerulean tank.
Or freezing. Yep.
However, your grand discovery comes at a great personal cost as you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and a rancid odour emanating from every ilm of your body. Julius will doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose shut when you deliver to him your prize. Rancid. Such a good word. And a good band.
It is a good band. So we're smelly and our tits are hard. Did you find anything? I hope you did.
You stinky woman.
That's it. And there's still some cerulean left. Ah, the fire's still not ready. Hold on. I'll give Elfino a hand.
Call me an Uldan. An Uldan? Is that really a thing?
I guess so.
Call me an Uldan because by fire I am reborn, and my clothes are mostly dry now too.
I appreciate you recovering the cerulean, but I wish you'd taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated, in Lord Quintus's eyes, you're still envoys deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased.
Your concern is duly noted, but all's well that ends well.
Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did, not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the empire awarded to the estate, we lived well, better than many.
What was Garlemald like in those days?
Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family. Visiting friends and relatives, receiving that same welcome, knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the people's houses. Hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings, we'd climb to the top of the tallest building we could find and watch the sunrise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble, those friends dead, and those memories, but if I could reclaim even a fraction of what we once had. Soon, our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer.
I have to open a couple of these coffers.
I know.
Let's see what we've got.
Got boots and gloves. You should open them on your Dragoon and just have them ready for when your Dragoon comes.
Well, my Dragoon's probably a long way away from this.
Yeah. Other than that, we're just gonna sell them because our gear is better.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably forget to hold on to it and give it to the provisions person. But I'm still holding on to the lance, so maybe.
It's fine. We'll probably end up spending our elegant tombs on the new gear anyway, as Shadowbringers for other classes. Alright, now that you've recovered from your escapade in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search just outside the park.
What? That's not the way he went.
But
did you get that as well? Or did you just hear mine?
I just hear yours. As you can see, this place is littered with the remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time, that time being now. Rather than prize them apart piece by piece, it would be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them.
Right.
The pressure. The pressure. Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you to stand well clear to avoid being hit by any sharpenal. Before even bothering though, you should check the machina's cerulean gauge to see if there's any left. It should still provide an accurate reading even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. Understood. Let's get to work. According to the cerulean gauge, sorry, do you want to read it?
Oh, you carry on.
Okay. According to the cerulean gauge, this unit's fuel tank is empty.
So we won't play this one up.
Yeah, I think we just leave it. The cerulean gauge on this unit appears to have been broken, giving you no way to determine how much fuel in the tank it may hold.
Okay, so we blow this one up.
I think so. After successfully removing the war machina's outer casing and retrieving the cerulean tank, you find it to be completely empty. Fuck. The cerulean gauge on this unit appears to be broken, giving you no way to determine.
Ugh.
Also empty. Now you have to go back and get more.
Maybe we just blow them all up. Oh, so there's this one's the other one. I wonder if I can like flag it when I'm over here so we know it. Oh, there's loads over here.
Yeah, there was one to our left too. Oh, you went left, yeah.
I don't remember how to flag something.
It's okay. I see it.
Okay. You're gonna have to come here and blow it up and I'll have to go back for explosives.
Alright, I'll wait for you. I'll hold the spot. I'll hold the spot for you.
You blow it up and see if that works for me.
Okay. Cerulean gauge appears to be broken, giving you no way to determine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you need to speak to Julius.
Yep. That one works. You retrieve the war machina's cerulean tank to find it is still half full, or half empty, depending on one's perspective. Either way, Julius will surely be pleased by your discovery. Do 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 do.
Alright, so that one says according to the thing it's empty anyway.
Oh, okay. More explosives? Wait, is that what I think it is?
All of these lot could have found this stuff so much earlier. Why is everyone waiting for us to do all this shit?
I know. You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time we headed back. Wait here while I go and see how LSA and Elfno are faring.
Wait. Does that say wait? Okay, well we are.
Oh, just gotta click.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we? Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen. After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance. We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything. The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development, and perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for. Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them. With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
You are. Heard you've gone hunting for Cerulean above ground. Brought back a king's ransom.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for Cerulean above ground. Brought back a king's ransom?
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Lord Quintus!
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us.
In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget.
My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
the time for action. What did he mean by that?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question. Will they ever escape this cold? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eula spoke?
Did he say Euless?
He said Julius.
No.
Yeah, I just said Julius. It is Euless, though. There's not Julius.
Alphino and Alizé are to stay here.
Yep.
As our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil. Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Why? Why?
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Oh.
Do as he says.
Do as he says, yeah.
Get them out of here.
Alphino and Alizé will be fine, providing they do not resist.
How's your XP doing? God, you're still not halfway.
We're a little bit over halfway now. You will accompany back to your camp while I meet with your leader and present Lord Quintus's demands. Before we depart, however, there is something I would ask of you. Assuming your contingent complies, the supplies they surrender will need to be transported here. That task falls to Legionnaires Mercillinus and Octavia, who will pilot Magitech armor to your headquarters. You are to inform them that we are not leaving shortly. Or that we are. Does it say we aren't or are?
We are
leaving shortly. Yeah, I don't know where I got aren't. Okay. Tell them to ask the eel for further details in those words.
Eel. Why do eels do anything?
Once you've seen to that, meet me by the exit.
Like, don't take my friends prisoner and then expect me to do favors for you.
We have no choice. Or they get hurt.
I'd hurt them, you've seen me.
They can take it.
Yeah.
You again. Ask the eel, he said.
That was really good.
So that's to be the way of it, after all this. How ironic that you should be the one to deliver the news. If those are my orders, then so be it, for the glory of Garlemald.
I don't like eels.
Nope.
This eel's gonna be bad.
Yep.
See what old bitch face has to say. What do you want with me? Ask the eel. So Lord Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand, that he would recognise the savage as a ruthless, merciless creature, and to defeat him we too must be uncompromising. I am ready. In the name of Emperor Varus, for the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfil my duty.
No.
I miss the mount music now.
You can turn it back on if you want.
No, that's alright.
Have you done as instructed? Duties involve more than transportation supplies, don't they? What do you mean by ask the eel? I kind of want to say the second one.
Okay.
I am not at liberty to divulge that. What I can say is this. You have no cause for concern if our demands are met. You and I are in this together now, like it or not. We have to cooperate. There is one other matter. A place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. It's a short walk from here. Follow me. Slasher.
Bastards.
Oh, it's a bomb. The blue bomb.
What we're going towards? How can you see that already?
Nah, there was an enemy. It was a blue bomb.
Oh.
Julius lingers by the ruins, reluctant to leave and reluctant to stay, unable to move on.
Like a ghost. Are we waiting here?
Yep.
This is my home. Our home. At least it was until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to.
Oh man.
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised. Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center, the blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald. But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
return to your gods, would they have saved us?
Sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
We should go.
It's no use.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But she wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
We're gonna snuggle.
Ooh. If there's anyone you can, like, share body warmth with, surely it's your twin, right?
I would think so.
It's so cold.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
And you both have magic.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people. One race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards,
It looks like he fell asleep.
what place is there for us in their world?
Mm-hmm.
But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, but to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals, with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish you'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand, to refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
You've found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing,
Oh,
there will
I thought you just said you found your ovaries.
finally lay down our arms.
How weird.
Peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
No. Leave them,
There'll
please.
always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives. Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Thank you, Alize.
Justinian.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alphino. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course. Scouts have secured Alize and Alphino. Collars were removed without complication as well.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Ambush!
Dear.
More are coming! Make ready!
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Stop! Both of you!
This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure. Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies! Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision. Inform her. Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
Oh god.
Yep.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
Oh. That's really sad.
Yep.
Much and more has occurred since last we met. As for determining what comes next, we must speak with Lord Quintus. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. A reckless, short-sighted plan that risked the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect.
Hang on, I gotta reset my soundboard real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were but to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic, but perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Eulus back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alphino, Alizé, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed.
Understood. Oh, there's a blue.
Where?
Over here.
You're not supposed to be doing that.
Well, we'll just grab it. We don't have to do it yet. But it's ether current.
It's supposed to be a good influence on me.
The ether currents. Oh, we need to fly. Ah, just who I was looking for. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rymlano of Ishgard. I've been put in charge of our arrangement with Tapper's Den, you see. However, the very first of the Tappers to come bearing Cerulean has asked quite a lot of us, if I do say so. They wish for our help in getting Juturna Platform G up and running. The very same platform that's the head of the Imperial's primary energy pipeline. What's more, he's a Garlean. I was convinced the only engineers left in Tapper's Den were from conquered territories. In any case, I am not qualified to judge the motives of the man. I'd feel much more at ease if I had someone of your experience helping me make the call. I thank you for your willingness to assist. Let us go and speak with the Tapper in question then. He's a man by the name of Appius.
Surely, you just turn it on, right?
That's what it sounds like, right? You just tell them, it's okay. We don't gotta keep doing it though. We can do story.
It should just be here.
Do 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 do. I suppose. You want me to do it?
Carry on. Yeah,
Okay.
I was listening to my neighbours being noisy.
Oh. I suppose you must be the friend Rymlano wanted to fetch. You have my thanks for getting him to agree to my proposal. Do not misunderstand. I have yet to agree to any such thing. I merely wanted someone else present during our talk. Very well, though I do believe my preferred deal would be a boon to us and the Ilsabard contingent alike. I used to work on Juturna Platform G, you see, so I know more than most about the facility and its operation. That may be so, but your relationship to the facility notwithstanding, why should a Garlean such as yourself be taken refugee in Tapper's Den? We've been led to believe that the former workers residing there were from other territories. You're right on the technicality. I was a supervisor rather than your typical staff, but the platform went down. It only seemed right that I stayed with my crew. I always thought we were close, but living alongside them in Tapper's Den was made me realize that I took them for their skills for granted, and that's to say nothing of the blind eye I turned into their struggles. That's why I came to you. It's high time I be of some real use to them, and everyone else if we're lucky. If we manage to get the platform back in working order, I'll dramatically increase our capacity to pump and refine cerulean for everyone in the region. Sadly, we're more than a few hands short of full workforce, not to mention the lack of supplies. Which is precisely where you come in. Help us get the things running again, and you'll have the share of your cerulean coming out of the rig. You couldn't come up with a more mutually beneficial arrangement if you tried. So he says, what do you think? It seems fine.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been leaning the same way myself. Ultimately, what he says about the potential benefits is true. Nevertheless, I doubt the higher-ups would assent to this. I suppose that is how it goes when you're dealing with the military types. For what it's worth, I do understand the hesitancy to throw your lot in with someone from a hostile nation. Thus, part 2 of my proposal. I shall do you service to prove myself worthy of the contingent's trust. I had a look around the fringes of your camp here before you arrived, and I've spotted a few Cerulean engines in need of repair. If I fix them up, your superiors would have no reason to suspect that I want to see you driven out. Less reason in any case. Assisting us with the use of local technology would go a long way. I imagine that said, I've not heard anything about the Cerulean engines we've scavenged breaking down. It's not as if they're entirely useless yet, but I guarantee they're not running as they should. Give me the opportunity and I can have them working more efficiently and safely. You are welcome to accompany me while I do so. That way you can ensure that I don't get up to anything suspect, and then vouch for me with your superiors. I have no objections. I trust you will sense anything amiss. Let us begin with a proper inspection then. We can get to work as soon as you're ready, Little Spoon. Are we continuing this?
I think we'll just take it and then go.
Okay, I think he's gonna follow us. Though the ultimate objective is to get the engines running at full capacity, the purpose of this inspection is to work out what parts we'll need. However, I would hate to fumble something to be accused of sabotage, so I'd appreciate it if you could be the one to lay hands on the devices. Never fear, I'll be right behind telling you what to look for. If we inspect, say 3 of them, we should have a decent idea of what needs repair. Lead the way. Yep.
Appius is now accompanying you. Blah blah blah. Fine, there's 3 things. Oh. Told you not to let me start on the blue. We've gone this way first.
Here's one.
Here's one. Yeah, is that the same one?
No, different one. Where'd you go? Oh.
Okay, done that one. Where did you go, Boo?
Go back, and it's like by the house. Oh, wait, that one didn't work. Oh, he wasn't with me. He wasn't close enough to me. Go left, other way. Yeah, that way. Over here. I'm guessing the last one's gonna be like complete opposite.
Is that it over there?
Where?
No, it was somebody teleporting. There you go. Here.
Oh yeah. Praise to be your deft hands. I have an idea of what our next step ought to be. Though perhaps it would be best to apprise Rhyme Leno of our progress first.
Oh, look, if we're just turning it in, is it going to turn into another one?
I don't know. We get our ether current from this, so it might turn into like another just side quest. Like the Shaggles.
I think you're right that if it's a blue ether current one, we should just do it.
Yeah. How are our engines? Alas, I fear that each of those we examined are guaranteed to break down sooner or later, should you continue using them in their current state. Surely you just. I swear it on my integrity as an engineer. You are in dire need of instruction in the proper operation of Cerulean engines. You saw the little lamp light up when you touched the switch, correct? That only illuminates when there's an issue with the engine. They were switched off for want of fuel when the settlement was abandoned, no doubt, which prevented... Oh wait, I'm still him. Which prevented them from burning out, only to let them freeze solid instead ere your lot turned them on. From the state they're in, I can only assume it didn't occur to you to warm them up first. I noticed you have the heating technology of your own, but it will do you no good should the engines to power them break. Now will it? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from my assistance. I am a machinist from Frozen Climes myself, and what you say sounds plausible enough. Very well. On behalf of the camp, I formally ask you to repair the Cerulean engines. I suppose that means I will be taking responsibility if anything goes wrong, so you may as well use your own 2 hands this time. That's the spirit. I knew you'd come around. There you go. We don't gotta worry about that. And I think we want to teleport. Oh, we're not attuned. I forgot. That one's still broken. But we have to go back over there now.
Thank you, chauffeur.
Tips, please.
I'll give you tips.
Yeah, you will.
Oh gosh, that is a long way.
Yeah. I say like 15 minutes. You wanna go do Moogles and Porkies and call it a day?
Well, I don't want to call it a day, but you have to, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you off. Yeah. I mean, it's just such a long way. I mean, you could just wander around and try and uncover some more map on the way.
I think the quest will make us go over there eventually. That's usually what I wait for.
See, I'm so nosy, I get going on the map as soon as I can.
How many more ethers are here? Can't be too many, right?
I can't see another, etherite.
Ether currents, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot still.
Is there?
Yeah, we got 4 out of 10.
Does it say how many? There'll be 5 from quests and 5 from...
Nope, it's 5 quests, right? 10 on land.
Ugh.
Yeah. Northwest. It wants us to go that way for the current.
It's not even that big a map, really.
It really isn't.
Is that a little blue bomb? Oh,
yeah, that's the one. Can't make that jump. I had a feeling it's gonna aggro it.
Who am I talking to?
Ellie
Oh,
say.
Little Spoon and Euless. We arrived just before you did, and too late.
Too late for what? What's happened? It's
Oh. I'll do it just because there's too many other guys here.
Yeah, I think Ellie is the only female here.
It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he...
No. No, he wouldn't. Oh shit. Thagrid and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the legatives be afforded a proper burial.
He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free. Free to choose our own fate.
Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia.
You haven't.
We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid.
Some would rather die. But most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned, we just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. And if any would prefer to stay, they can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. That sucks.
Well, maybe they'll turn the thing back on.
Everyone's riding those things. I think maybe that's a mount you get around here.
Maybe. Maybe this is where the tribe is. Hey, Rathalos! There's a lot of people down here.
Ooh.
You were this guy, right?
I don't remember. It was only a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it all ourselves.
This is the guy that was like cold.
Okay. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. Mm-hmm.
Well, got the Aetherite sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in the Latrium is also functioning as normal. That's where your lot is staying, isn't it? Now, the most of us are packing up and leaving this place. I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Perfect.
Am I Flavius as well? I don't remember. No,
yeah,
I think it was...
Yeah, you were Flavius.
Oh, it's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. Huh. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while the words start to lose meaning until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Seems like they're all quite happy. Is there a way out here? Yeah.
Why? We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass, what we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are there any refugees willing to come to our camp? Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempers skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Limensian friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp.
You might be doing a bit of fighting.
Looks like it. A couple spots. Oh, there's another blue.
Where?
Looks like back up the top of the thing.
I don't have another blue. Oh, yes I do.
We'll just grab it. Maybe we should call it here for MSQ, maybe?
Okay.
Or we can kill the spots on the way back to camp if you want to do that.
As long as it's on the way, yeah. Cool. At least we did some.
Yeah, I think we got a good chunk. It looks like we're almost like done with this place. The zone. Okay, talk to the porter.
A woman with startling blue hair. Oh, that's going to be me. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little boy with hair a similar shade to mine? He's my son and I can't find him anywhere. It all started when I told him not to seek refuge in your encampment, and he started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather goodness knows where. I'm worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? No, we're busy. Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatium Novum. No, I'm going to say Palatium Novum.
Yeah, I think Palatium, yeah.
Try there first, before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognise, I should think, what with the colour of his hair and all. Ooh.
That we're going to wait.
But there's a poor little boy lost. You heartless bugger.
Yep. If he went back to the house, he's home.
Yeah, and we left the troll for a while, and he was fine. We probably left the troll for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did.
Stop it.
What are these things? They like deer?
What things?
Look at those creatures.
Oh yeah, they're kind of like the deer that we found like way back in Bent Branch Meadows, I think, or Bent Branch whatever.
That's
the little
that's
does and stuff.
It's like North Shroud and stuff, right? That's like so
yeah,
long,
really
so long ago.
stuff. I did a lot of farming there. Oh, it's them anyway.
It is. Yeah. They're evil.
While you were doing that. Haven't seen him for a while.
I know. Soldier.
Do him first, and then use the Conqueror's Chain.
Wait, what?
We have to not kill him.
Oh.
Use key item.
Did you get him?
Yes.
Okay. Now what?
We got 2 more locations.
That didn't count for me. I think we have to kill them.
No, I subdued him with my Conqueror's Chain.
Yeah, but the chain just stuns him. It actually wants us to kill him, I think. Or, I don't know, it didn't count for me. Maybe I just gotta do it too?
I think you need to do it too. Go on.
It's not letting me do it. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Now it counted. Okay.
See, I try and do something like that, and then the chocobos kill them, and I'm like, God damn it! This is very chilled piano music here.
It is.
I could quite happily go to sleep to this.
I actually have no music right now. It's just silence.
I wonder what the piano music is then. No threats.
Boring. Fuck.
Stop it, I'm gonna have to come and put you to bed.
30 minutes.
We'll probably have to subdue this one too.
I think so. You subdue first. The chickens actually stopped fighting him. It's pretty cool.
Did you get a...
Nah, I didn't get credit. I'm gonna have to do it my turn now.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I wonder if I need to move, but... Okay, try.
I'm spamming. There we go. Alright. We'll turn this in and we'll call it. Then we'll go do tribes.
Yep.
Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The Tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I am to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information for our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Oh, we almost gained like a level today.
Good. Ah, Little Spoon. I was informed that of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. She didn't trust anyone, does she?
I don't think so.
That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps, by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess.
Alright. Oh my god, 2 more blues. Get the fuck out of here! Take me out! Take me to the Porksies. What are you doing? You bitch! Ooh.
I'm not really gonna.
Oh, okay.
It was just
wow, hang on.
What?
No, that's no experience. I thought it said 800,000. There's only 100. That's no experience at all. Okay. I'm gonna do him as a dancer because it'll get me pretty close to leveling, I think.
I just liked you screamed, man. That was funny. Oh!
Woman! I gotta sleep.
I know. I'll allow it. You know what? Why didn't we just get on our chocobos?
I don't know. I feel like when I random, they like don't ever show up either. I never get it. Feeny.
Oh, bugger. Okay, I've got where there's wool, there's a way, a flowery frolic, and sharing is caring.
We have all the same ones.
All of them?
All of them.
So none of them, so we don't need the portly, so we can just go...
You did pick them up, right?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'll let you drive though, since you're so eager.
Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know. That'd be cool though if you just read it out loud and accepted it for you. It's like, ah, technology.
So,
I think you're gonna want to start with straight ahead, or you can go that way. There's one right behind us.
Well, we'll do that one last then.
Okay.
Behind. Oh, mine are on 3 separate corners.
I mean, maybe it's the same ones. So. Ooh, a fight. Oh, we got the snailing one too again. Oh yeah, this guy.
my god, with you, Dancer, and my Reaper, we're gonna fucking light up.
Yeah, we are. Badoo, badoo, badoo.
It's really difficult to read on this background to read when I get to the Mount Guy. So now I'm gonna go
up
this way.
All the way up.
Beyond the fairy castle.
Yep. I'm gonna
Or is it
say
off the fairy
Snailing. It's like right past it, but more on the mainland, not in the island. I think it's
So-
by like that crystal spike down there.
Oh look, it's Hammy number 2.
TwitchingHamster, what up? How you doing, man?
Nice of him to come and see us here.
It is.
Oh.
Snailing.
I've got to get into it. So keyboard, little letters.
What you up to today, Hamster? Is your fairies right there for you?
Yeah.
Oh, mine were like all the way up the mountain. What the fuck?
My covetous pixies, yeah, they were right there. Well, that was easy. We've done 2 already.
Yep. Now we just go back. We can teleport or we can fly back.
I'm flying.
Okay.
I like flying. You are, right? I didn't look to see if you were on, but yeah, I can see your skirt.
Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 bam bam. Please tell me why. Cars on the front lawn.
Sleeping with my clothes on.
Came in through the window last night.
I love that song.
Bum, 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 bum.
There's normally one over there. Oh, it's in that corner. Just taking a chill day. Oh, nice. We are on Crystal.
Yep. Crystal and the realm is Melborough. But it's crossover now. So it doesn't really matter which one you're on.
You wanna come play? Come play.
Not today though. I gotta go sleep soon. Like any minute. We're done.
Do you want to put your Discord? Or does it work if I type it?
I think
and
so.
Then...
I think you're I think you just do > Discord, I think is the command.
Okay.
I forget. I'm not good with the commands. That's Vinny's job. There you go.
Like, come join me. Then you can come this one.
Yeah, we play pretty much every day, but I only stream usually when we do MSQ. How far are you into the game, Hamster? Are you close to leveling?
I don't know. She's talking. No, I've only just leveled yesterday. That's fine. If you need help with dungeons or anything, we can always come. Like, if we're chatting in Hammy's Discord, you are allowed to come and chat anytime, except on a Wednesday.
Yep. Wednesday, you'll see us in the date night server. And you won't have access to it anyway, but... But yeah, if you see us in the group or the general, feel free to hop in whenever. Okay, Moogle time. Get to the end of Shadowbringers. Nice. You're actually not that far from us. Hey, what's up? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to speak to you.
How long you been playing, man?
I recently unlocked. I've been playing for a good long time. Don't know the exact time, but I've been playing. I've unlocked Reaper recently.
Nice.
I'm playing. I don't know if you've just noticed. I got my warrior to cap, so I'm trying to level my Reaper now. Although I'm much better as a tank than a Reaper, but there you go.
Nice.
Is that what you're trying to main right now, is Reaper?
No. I actually trying to main monk, but I've actually had that monk as a main for so long. I just wanted to try something else.
Yeah, a little burnt. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, and there's also other jobs I've been trying out as well, like warrior. That's always a fun one.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Second, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, the queue times are a lot longer.
Oh yeah, it's healer or tank. Yeah, it's definitely something.
And it's a lot less stressful than healer.
I wait. That's casting. I can't do casting. Okay, I've got for Moogles in Peril, the Negotiator, and Back to the Drawing Board.
Oh, we got different ones.
Okay. Oh, I didn't pick them up again. We're trying to do the tribe quest. So we do them every Porksies. We've already got the Porksy mount.
Something I've neglected in doing, but I definitely need. I have plenty of stuff to do on Final Fantasy.
Oh my goodness, we are never gonna finish.
Yeah.
We got married, and one of our things we said was that we would like do Endwalker together, and we would like never finish.
Yep.
What vows?
No, it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, when I started playing, I was just doing MSQ the whole time. I skipped like all the side stuff, so I've been having to go back and do a lot of it. And I'm glad. There's a lot to the game.
It's also because if there's a blue quest around, he tries to like make me not see it. Because I managed to get to cap almost a whole expansion before I should have.
You really did.
As I was doing all the quests. But I've had fun along the way. We've got a house, we're building an airship. I've done all of his crafting for provisioning, so his crafters have all been leveling and he's only actually got one crafter.
Yeah, I've only done one crafting, and I started it when it was already 60, but she's pretty much leveled all my shit for me.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. I think Hammy does as well.
I have tons of fun. She does the crafting, I teach her combat.
One of my favorite mounts is the fat cat.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten it yet. You have it?
Yeah.
How do you get that one? Is that just a buy or?
Yeah, that one's a buy. You buy it from the store.
Okay. But I've been...
It's worth it because you can use it on all characters.
Yeah, I bought the 2-person mount for a while because before we got married, I didn't have a mount to carry her around in, so I ended up buying that one. It's pretty good.
Oh, is it the Moogle one?
Yeah, the fat Moogle.
Oh, nice.
When we Nak, do you know Nak? He's Val's friend. When he was trying to get me through the last expansion, was that Stormblood the last one?
Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers. So Hammy was really far ahead of me, but said that we would play together. So I was like, well, fine, I need to get there. So Nak has the car, and he drove me around the whole of Shadowbringers to get me to Hammy so that we could play together, so that Hammy could get through Endwalker and Savage Raid with him. And
Yeah.
we bugger all.
We're very slow at doing MSQ. We find other shit to do all the time.
So distracted. But it's still a lot of fun.
I'm like the opposite. I just kind of like space out empty-headed.
Oh, once Hammy goes to bed, I'm going to carry on crafting. Well, I've got to make dinner for
I think that usually happens late at night, though. Like,
everything's late at night for me, remember?
Oh, it's always late at night.
When you guys were around, it's always late at night. I'm not working next Monday, by the way, Hammy. They've declared a new bank holiday for the funeral.
Oh, okay.
So we've got an extra day off next week. Woo!
Awesome. More boot time.
Yeah, if you want.
But yeah, we've basically become completionists at this point. We're doing like everything in the game possible. So if that interests you, we definitely won't mind tagging you along for other stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you need someone to be in a dungeon with, like I said, I'm a tank.
I can heal too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually on. Let's see. Actually on Ultras. So can I still join you guys?
Yes, they have cross server now.
you might have to world travel to us or something.
Or I think we go to him if it's his MSQ.
I suppose. I've never done it.
I think that's how it works.
So I'm on a PS4, so I'm not. It takes me long enough to get anywhere myself, but I'll get there eventually.
What I seen it on the login screen before you even log into the game and you're on the character screen. There's a change realm button.
But otherwise, you just do it in Aetheryte, don't you?
I think you can in the capitals only though. Like Ul'dah and Limsa.
Well, maybe we can do that. You just have to message us.
Okay.
I think
I'm on right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hammy's about to go to bed, and
Yeah.
I need to make dinner.
Yeah, I gotta work in a little bit. A few
Yeah,
hours.
I just got up like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's nearly 7 PM for me.
I'm East Coast. It's 2 o'clock for me.
It's for the week. I'm kidding.
I mean, usually I'm like that. I usually sacrifice a lot of sleep to play more games, but
Yeah, like when I'm watching Foul stream, I'm sacrificing sleep because he's playing like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like,
yep, that's his,
Yeah.
that's his stream time. Yeah.
He finishes work, has like an hour's nap, and then streams, and then gets his sleep.
Wow.
I know. I don't know how he does it, but
That's awesome.
sometimes he
But-
doesn't nap and starts even earlier, which is normally while I'm on my way to work. So it's normally good for me.
He's been everywhere. He's been starting later, earlier. And he's all over. He's been jumping around.
Well, he's watching Cobra Kai at like not at the moment, but that's why he hasn't streamed for the past couple of days, because he's been binge watching that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually play. Me and Jackie play like in the mornings. Well, what are you? Are you East Coast?
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah. So like I get home like 7 a.m. and I'll get on the game at like 8 o'clock, and then we'll play from then until about 2 o'clock. And then on my days off, we're on a pretty good chunk of the day.
Yeah. We should probably like do other things, but
we're addicts.
Yeah. Still honeymoon period, so you know.
Yeah.
Where's this? This better not be a roaring one over here, because I've let way off go.
I'm actually curious, is like the best way to level up your character changed? Or is there like so many different ways to level up your character? Because now, because I like hadn't played for so long, it's like
So I read a couple guides. In the beginning, I was told to just spam the Palace of the Dead, which is that like rando dungeon. And then,
yeah, that's right.
And then as you get into the higher levels, you start doing Heavens on High, which is the Stormblood's version of it. And,
yeah, that's right.
But I was told if you have fast tank, or like tank, if you're playing tank or heals, it's actually just faster to do like roulette and dungeon spam on the highest level dungeon you could possibly do. And then if you have done the Pixies tribe quests, after you get fully reputated with them, their quests actually give you bonus experience, and they're pretty good to do every day from if you have classes that are from 60 to 70, or I think it's 70 to 80 other way. So I mean, there's a couple different ways. There's lots of things. And then every Tuesday, me and Jackie, we get there's a side thing called the Wondrous Tales. You get this book. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. You get this book, and it has like a bunch of objectives that you do, and you get stickers, and you have to try to get bingos. And it pretty much guarantees like almost a level on lower classes while you still do activities. So it's pretty cool. And you get mounts and stuff if you get these scrolls. The more bingos you get.
So where did you get that book?
It's an Ida shower, and you're looking for an NPC called Chloe. It should be a blue quest if you haven't started it yet.
Just I have a better book now, so Hammy got annoyed.
Yeah, so when you hit 90, you actually get an advanced book, where it has like more of the expansions involved, because before 90, you only get activities that are for Heaven's Ward and Realm Reborn. So they're pretty easy, but they're pretty fun. It's still fun to do every day. You get a good experience. I mean, once a week. It's a good experience.
Nice.
Yeah, they are fun. We get to do some dungeons, but also because we kind of tend to dungeon alone, so we go in unsynced and do them ourselves. And sometimes it's quite, because I'm not very good and I'm really new to this. Poor Hammy has to carry me a lot of the way, but I have a lot of fun.
Nah, you're good. You lie.
Oh, I'm not.
I remember one time when I was like tanking, and I was just getting used to Dark Knight, because I like kind of sped level it, and I was like, oh, I don't care. and I was just having fun, minding my own business, and someone was trash talking me and saying I was like a trash tank and stuff. I'm like, I didn't even notice, and the guy was like, dude, this guy's trash talking. I'm like, oh, give 0 fucks.
Yeah, it's just a game.
This is what put me off. Like when I first started and I did a dungeon, I had no idea what I was doing, and the people that I went into the dungeon with were just really horrible. Like nobody tried to help at all. They were just really awful, and it put me off for ages. And then Knack came and helped me, and because I started only playing in January, I'd never played an MMO before, and I think then I started playing with Hammy in March.
Yeah.
And we used to do, the thing with Palace of the Dead is that you go in whatever class at level 1. So we used to go in just in our pants.
Yeah, we went in naked.
And it was funny because actually other people were like, "Oh, I'm a bit overdressed," and then other people would get naked. I think we just kind of
we turned Quarry Mill into like a porn area.
Somehow, I don't know why. Why would people do what we do?
I think two types of people that like really hurt the duties or whatever. They either don't heal or they pulled way too much and it just killed the whole party.
Yep, that's usually the complaints. I usually always give the healer a test run. I'll pull the first mob and see how my health is throttling, and then if it's good, I'll. Because they want you to you pull 2 groups at a time, 2 packs, and and as long as you're burning you're rotating your cooldowns like Rampart and the other tank buster cooldown, you're usually okay.
Yeah, and I think the tank and the healer can be equally at fault.
I agree. And if you're DPS, it's never your fault.
It's never my fault.
I know. As you get 0 responsibility. It's like, oh, I can die as much as I want.
If you die, it's the tank's fault. And if you get aggro, it's also the tank's fault.
The thing about Dragoon is I just kind of wander around until Hammy says he's pulled everything, and then I just do my Dragonfire dive and everything dies.
Dragoon, I'd be forced to just spam jump all the time.
Yeah, that's what you see. That's what she does a lot. Yeah, every jump attack.
Oh, Dragonfire dive is amazing. Spine shatter, amazing.
So I'd actually be a good Dragoon.
They're very mobile too, and they have a jump. They have like an evade jump too. It's pretty cool.
That's kind of.
Oh, I took that off my hotbar though, so I'd have to find it again because I kept doing it by accident and jumping away and being, oh bloody hell! It's like I have to put Defiance on a separate bar, or else I'll turn it off without meaning to as well.
I think I might actually have a character on Marlboro, but I made it a long time ago.
Oh
so
yeah.
I guess I could put that character with your FC if you want.
No.
No.
It's just
Okay.
me and her in our FC. We've been working on it our whole time by ourselves, so we're kind of like just keeping it that way.
Oh, just the 2 of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh. I don't know. I feel bad, but it's it's all of our things we do together.
Yeah. But I think you should be able to add us. What's your name? I'll try and add you.
I have no idea. I have to look at it.
Search conditions. Shoot.
We're easy to find. We are the Little Spoons.
Yeah, our last name's Little Spoon.
Unlock something. What is this?
Ready to turn in, Boo?
I haven't unlocked this yet?
Okay. I'm gonna level, by the way. I think.
What the heck is this? Stone Sky Sea.
The other thing is, we get distracted a lot by waterfalls, so...
We role play a little bit sometimes.
Waterfalls are pretty.
Yeah. And our thing is, we have orgasms when we level up, so.
I don't think I make it quite the same for me.
Orgasms.
we like to level up. It's always a good feeling. All right, what's your character name?
Let's see, character name. Let's see. Let me just log in to the other server.
I mean, you could log in as your main. It's probably better just to play with your main. At least you want to start fresh, or whatever character your Malboro is.
He got to ride the dandelion.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that crossover thing.
Yeah.
Already. No, actually, not this time. I think here?
It's fate over there. Time remaining 13 minutes.
For what?
There's a fate over there.
Visit another world server. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
Is that it?
I think so.
What one did you say you were?
We're on Malboro Crystal Ether.
I don't think it's showing up in the world list.
Are you on the login screen or the Crystal?
I'm on the Crystal.
We can go check it out. Let's go to Ulda real quick.
I mean, we're in York to go to Ulda.
Do I have to go to the login screen? Let's see. Let me log out.
I believe it is on the login screen also, but I thought you could do it at the Ether, right? But it might be only on the login screen.
You can definitely do it from there. It's like a different data center. Maybe it only works that way if... I was going to say if you can log into your character there. If you're just traveling and you don't...
Oh, there we go. You like, what would be right click for you? For me, it was X. Visit another data center.
There you go, yeah.
I'm on
world. It would be Crystal and Malboro. Bam.
Oh, yeah, the hula hoop. I was looking at one earlier. That's a warrior for sure.
I did not know you can do this.
It came out in June, I think, or July.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty new. We were waiting for a long time because Val was claiming that he'd come back and play when it happened, and he played for like one day.
Yeah, but he managed to come just before the wedding, right?
Yes.
Just before we got married, so he came to our wedding.
The wedding was planned perfectly, so he can make it.
I have trouble.
Are you in Ulda?
I am actually in... Yeah, I'm in Ulda.
Okay.
At the... We're at the Ether, right? You can't miss us, honestly.
Alright, so when I pop in, I should run right into you.
Yep.
Well, we're right by the warrior with the hula hoop.
What does that mean?
It just means he's got a certain
His armor gives him the hula hoop on the back. That's all. It's just an effect on his armor.
Cool. Get that.
It's Endwalker stuff.
People coughing all over the place.
I know. I'm trying to guess which one's him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the bunny that says Traveler, Sophia.
I see you.
Oh, yeah,
We're behind the ether, right? Other side.
Yeah, you ran round past us.
We're the ones hugging in the back.
Where? Oh, there you are.
Oh god, I jumped on you.
Yay.
Oh, this should be easier to add it. I think I could just add you here. Yeah, send friend request. There you go.
I think I moved away while you... There you go, we can have a big hug.
Group hug, group hug.
Awesome. So how do I do it? Send friend request.
Yeah, if you right click on him. Or square. After you have targeted him.
Okay.
Okay, /hug. I'm doing a shortcut.
Hey, gosh, you're tall.
Yep, everyone's taller than us.
Tall. Super tall.
Oh, you bought the gothic dress. I was thinking about that one too.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the Reaper.
Yeah, I like it.
Great for Halloween.
I've been liking this red set I got for Dancer. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you showing up again?
I just heal him. I like that move. I never use it. It's too slow to use really in battle. I understand how you really use it. You can't move.
I don't want one.
And we're both friends.
Yeah.
Right. Gosh, bouncy bouncy. Wow, I like what you're wearing.
Thank you.
How did you get... What was that pose you just did there, where you, like, scratched the back of your leg with the other leg? What was that?
I don't know, I guess it's just a Vieira thing.
I think they get different poses for different races. Yeah.
Okay.
My leg is itchy. I don't want to scratch it.
Just scratch it with your scythe. That's a good, like, scythe.
That's a good strategy.
But yeah, dungeons are the way to go from what I hear. Or just MSQ. If you still have MSQ, just do that. That gets you the most experience.
I think we laugh quite a lot, don't we, Hammy?
All the time.
So, you guys want to queue up for a dungeon?
I gotta go to bed. I would want to, but I can't right now.
My daughter's just been in to demand dinner. She was like, it's after 7, when are you cooking? So I'm gonna have to go and make dinner. Next time for sure though. Like, we normally play,
We'll be on tomorrow.
We will.
I get out of work at 7, so I hop on like 8 AM and we play till 2 o'clock. So if you get up any sooner, we're down for some dungeons. We have Wondrous Tales to do anyway, so if you unlock those too, they usually require you to do dungeons.
Nice.
And I've got we're probably not going to be able to do mine because mine's too difficult.
We should be able to do one of yours. What's your highest level character right now?
This one.
That is 70. Okay.
Oh, actually no.
Your monk?
Highest level is this one, I think. Yeah.
82. Perfect. Because she's got one of her objectives is to do a dungeon that's 81 and above. So you should qualify for that. Aw, you got the Moogle gauntlets. Nice. I started monk until I unlocked dancer.
I love this
I never
outfit.
went back.
It's like my favorite outfit.
It's pretty good. I like it too. What's on your back? I'm trying to figure that out. It's just little fluffy things.
It was from the Spriggan event.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, they're like normally off the top of the head, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have you got Spriggan skin hood? Ugh.
That's an Easter. That's Eastern thing, right?
Yeah, Easter.
Yeah.
What did I get at Easter? I got that thing that humped a Tombury.
You got the minion, but I think you should have gotten the outfit too, right? At least it wasn't this year.
I don't think it was this year. It can't have been. Because I definitely did it because I got that.
No, it wasn't this year. I think it was the previous year or the year before that.
Gotcha.
No.
Where is it? Oh, here he is. My bothersome little bunny. He just humps minions. He's horrible.
He twerks.
Really creepy looking. He's like a bug. Look at him. Gross.
I love it.
Tombury. This poor Tombury was completely violent.
Yep.
It was funny.
But yeah, if you want to play tomorrow, man, I'm down. And I don't know if Jackie's gonna come back on later, but
well, if I do, I'm only gonna do the crafting.
okay.
You waving to my bunny?
Yes, I was waving to your bunny. I was hoping to wave back, but now I'm sad.
I think minions are a bit dumb.
Yeah, I think so too.
A lot of them are derpy.
Which is my favourite minion? Here he is.
X-Death.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's you play at FF5?
I've actually haven't. Actually, yeah, I think I have played that a little bit, but I haven't beaten it.
Okay, yeah, he's the final boss.
Nice. I think I know all the bosses to the games, thanks to Dissidia.
Oh yeah, Dissidia's pretty fun.
Yeah, especially Duodecim. That one was my favorite.
The only one I see played nowadays is like the one where it's like three against three.
I don't really like that one.
Yeah, that's the only one I ever see anything on like Twitch. On that, I don't. The game seems to be dead.
Yeah, although it was they had a lot of good characters and all, but it's just the gameplay. It was ugh.
Yeah, it's very stunlocky.
Now I like this one.
Oh, the sun.
This is one of my favorite minions.
What's he from? What's he from?
I don't know.
Does he move?
He's so still though. It's weird.
Does it move?
I see. Holy crap! It doesn't.
It doesn't move. It's literally just the sun. It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
So a bunch of people can put these little suns and just kind of like light up a wedding or something like that. It'd be really pretty.
Yeah. Ours was. Hang on, I think I got a picture of it somewhere. I don't. Which picture should I send?
Don't send any of our pictures.
No, I'm gonna show him, give him the wedding picture.
Oh.
I'll do this one. So the wedding is cool. You get to customize the whole chapel and everything. It's a lot of work, but it's fun.
Look, Knack's moaning. What a surprise! We were MSQing, and then TwitchingHamster came to see us.
Oops.
Oh look, naked.
Yeah, we're just about to end.
The grammar messed up.
We're about to end neck, but we did get pretty far today.
Yeah, we did loads.
We just Quincy. Well, I don't want to say anything because Hamster hasn't got there. But the dude, you know.
Yeah. We did loads, yeah.
Where's TwitchingHamster?
Oh crap.
Message. Alright, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
I remember watching you search in the pond now. I do remember that.
Why isn't it going through?
You can come to chat as well, by the way. You know where we are.
Alright.
That'd be cool if Nat comes as well. Oh my gosh, you have got some good costumes. I don't have enough room in my armory chest for any of these. I've got my dragoon costume.
You gotta read.
Oh.
You gotta read chat, Jackie.
No, I can't.
Everybody's looking different.
I go to my retainers far too much for no reason.
Yeah, I dabbled in Blue Mage a little bit.
Oh my god!
I haven't tried that class yet. Does it start? What does it start at? 60?
No, it starts really low, doesn't it?
Oh,
Blue
does
Mage?
It probably does.
Like,
I think I got it. I just haven't tried it yet.
I think Red Mage starts.
Oh yeah, Blue Mage starts 1. Yeah, you've been playing that one for a while. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Alright, but I'm like 30 minutes past my bedtime. I gotta get off.
Alright.
So I'll catch you guys later.
Bills.
Bye, Hamster. Give you 2 minutes on the way.
Wait.
Oh wait, we're getting Knack. Okay.
Right, hurry up then, Knack, because we're gonna. Are you bringing your little spoon, by the way?
He's trying.
You have to bring little spoon, so we can all spoon together. He wants slops.
He has the gifts. Wait, how much inventory space do you need? That's important.
So I made some stuff for the Moogles that I don't need, so I shall discard.
Okay. 1 space you need, Jackie.
Okay. Oh, and I've got a headgear coffer, which I don't need. Let me open. Do.
Oh, there's that one chick.
What one chick?
Chick we sandwiched this morning.
She chose to be there.
She did. She approached us on her own accord.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot X-Death did that. He just twirled his thingy. Is he like floating? He is, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a little. He glitched off the stairs. Although he does fly when he runs around with you. There he is.
What's the max level now?
There she is. 90 is the max level if you have Endwalker. Oh, he's got the flame in. Flame on.
He does.
Nice.
Oh, I'm too close. No, not close enough. Did you invite the other girl as well?
Why not? Ooh, dancer weapon. That's sexy.
Wait, you gotta say hello to the other girl.
She looks like she's trying to defend us from Knack.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
Shani.
We gotta speak to this girl. So, now, Sophia is TwitchingHamster, if you've ever seen him on our stream. Why do we belong to Limsa? What are you talking about?
He looks cool.
Honey, you've got to say hello to this girl.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's party chat.
Sorry, I'm a bit slow.
Oh, you're the wrong Hammy as well, remember? You're Hammy number 2.
Oh yeah, I can't swear. Can't cuss. Whoops.
Why?
I don't know. It gave me question marks.
Oh my god, look at him.
The pimp.
It looks like I'm adoring Knack.
Click on him. There we go.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Jackie, your face is gone. You gotta move a little bit.
What do you reckon?
You need to move forward so I can get a good picture. It just completely blocks us out of there.
Me.
Oh, did it show fuck in your chat? Oh, do I have filters on? Am I like a little kid or something?
Knack's trying to kill me.
He's blocking us.
It looks like he's strangling me. That's what it looks like. He's like,
yeah. Like, oh, who's my little warrior? You.
She's gone. See ya, girly. Oh, she said love us.
Man, go back to hugging Knack so I can get a picture. Every time I try to get a picture of us three, it gets fucked.
I have to get my wedding dress. Can I get in my knickers?
No, whatever you want to wear.
Knack, what do you want me to wear? Why are you both inside you? Because that's what you asked for. You knew coming to play with us that things would happen. This is why you don't come and play with us.
He's so strong.
What a man.
There you go.
Critical consenting. Oh, I think just coming here was your consent.
There you go. I got a great picture now.
You know the queens of ERP by now. Aww. I miss you, Knack. How was last night's raid, anyway?
Was Alice Rowe was streaming. I wasn't sure if I was allowed in. So I just like
I'm so disappointed in that.
I was bored. I was bored at work. 7%. Oh, so fucking close.
Oh, look, that's better. He looks like he's...
Yeah, he's got your back.
Always welcome to join. I know, but I just needed to sleep.
Okay. Now I know. I'll just pop in whenever. A lot of the times I'll probably be at work though, if you're doing it at that time, so I won't be able to talk much.
In an hour and a half. Oh, okay then. You might still be awake then. Hammy won't be.
Yeah, I gotta sleep.
How have I managed to turn off your... Did you stop streaming?
No, it's still streaming.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I probably should end it now.
Okay.
No problem, Nak. Thank you for the gifts, bro. We'll put them to good use when we get there. Well, wait, you can use yours, Jackie. Right?
Ooh.
Put it on.
Oh.
Ooh.
I went up nearly.
It looks cool. You got some griffins on it. Or lions. The griffins.
Awesome.
I like it.
Thanks.
Now you're gonna beat the shit out of anything we do for our Wondrous Tales. You're gonna solo Ruby weapon now.
Double Night Reaper, nice.
Yeah, he's been addicted to Reaper. If you need tips, he's the man.
Yeah, so he's got 3 like separate characters. I'm pretty sure he's reapered them all. Sure. Blah. Blah. I'm going to ignore that comment. 3 Reapers. See, told you.
What isn't maxed yet? Oh, Slacker.
But Tony Cox, because he stayed with us. That's why.
Yeah, he probably would have been way up there.
Oh!
You're wearing Nax, you know what, on your back.
There's only one thing to do there. Ugh. Oh. Right. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Twitchy.
Good talking
Nice
to you,
see
Hamster.
And I'm taking my husband to bed.
Alright.
Alright, we'll see you guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Have a good one.
See you
Thanks
later.
everyone for watching,
Bye.
whoever attended. I appreciate y'all. And we're probably not MSQing tomorrow, are we? We're gonna finish Wondrous Tales, right? Before Tuesday?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, so maybe no stream, we'll see.
Maybe.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.